Barbados. Get up. Good morning. Good morning, Barbados. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, morning, morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, Barbados. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, Barbados. Good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Morning to you.
Yep, time to wake up for what is a happy Friday to you. Always good to be in your early morning company, even if you're a bit tired. We always like you to get up and spend some time with us. We're going to take you into the weekend, and it is the holidays. The holiday spirit is definitely in the air when you traverse the many spaces across the country. Just enjoy the season. Please take it all in. We are having an awesome time. I'm Shane Seeley. Spending some time with you, of course, in for Pearson today and then into next week, as well as we continue to walk through this holiday season safely. Be safe when you get out there, but look at all the trees that are now set up in Bridgetown, and even as far as Farley Hill. Go up there and take a look at what a Bajan Christmas looks like year in, year out. It is normally pretty much along the same lines, but a little different spin on things, and we'll give you that right here on Morning Barbados for sure. Outside is nice and cool, finally 25 degrees Celsius. I'm hearing up in New York, where some of our friends are watching from in the diaspora. Up there is pretty cool, pretty frigid. And then you even come down to Miami, and I am hearing that there's a bit chilly too. And then there's over the pond in the UK, the other side of the diaspora. Very cold, very cold. So we can enjoy, hopefully, for the most part, a 25 to 28 degree Christmas here in Barbados, and just get some of those cold winds, and the winds have been picking up here across the country as well. Today will be pretty dry. You may not need that umbrella, but just do it just to be safe. We had some showers yesterday that, caught some people by surprise, but we welcome them because we need the rain as well. But just continue to enjoy the Christmas and spend it here with us, because we got so much to share with you to keep that spirit going. We're going to keep the spirit going with some spirits. And when I say spirits, I mean we have a mixologist this morning, so we'll teach you about those things that you can mix at home. I know some of you actually like eggnog. I hate it, but you can try some of these mixes that we are going to share with you this morning. And then we'll actually have a visitor from the North Pole. Mrs. Claus, apparently, will be here, along with the Grinch. I don't know where the Grinch is traditionally from. I know where Mrs. Claus is from, but we'll tell you how to do it best with them and keep things moving nicely along. And then we have a full couch. We have a very full couch this morning to tell you about what is something special for this Christmas season as well. Some familiar faces, some front-facing faces, and then those people behind the scenes who are bringing this big production together. So I want to welcome all of you. Alex Cage is here with us. Of course, you know him. He is a performing and recording artist along with Shian. Good morning to you too.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
And then the people that make the action, the fireworks behind the scenes, gotta appreciate you and show you love all the time. Mosey Daniel, he's a music video writer and director. Raphael Hines, music producer and cinematographer. Andre Ford. Good to have you, gentlemen and lady, here with us on the couch on Morning Barbados. Get comfortable, and we really want to hear all about your Bajan interpretation of this classic song. You may know it. We may make you sing it later too, performed by Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We were yesterday. Well, I remember I'm just here, just filling in, but hearing people wake up with their morning voices, singing those traditional Christmas songs, trying to finish them off. They sound quite amazing. Amazing. I can't do any better though. I can't do any better. So I applaud them for calling us and share with us. But Alex, Shian, first, let me give the floor to you. Tell us about how this all came about, how this all came together.
Well, I think well, first of all, Chian and I have been performing together for some years now. We've been close friends for a while now, better part of a decade. And every Christmas, over the past few years, we've been doing a particular performance together.
Right, and she's had on the antlers.
No, she grew those recently.
Got you.
Yeah. You make a different model every year. You know, you have to shed and come back.
All right.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, so about 2 years ago, we performed this particular Christmas song as a duet on that same Christmas performance.
For the very first time.
And the audience enjoyed it so much they asked us to do it again the same night.
Yeah.
So we did it early up, maybe around the middle of the set, and then before that next hour was finished, we're like, no, we need to hear that song again.
Encore.
You know? That specific song. So you know, we did enjoy performing it, and then I think this idea stemmed from my mother, you know, because she saw the recording and she was like, no, you guys should record a version of this, you know,
Yeah.
You know, and eventually we did, you know, commit to it. We recorded the version, and it didn't start out the way that it ended up, but I think that's the beauty of having an amazing team and amazing people around you with their own individual gifts and interpretations. Okay. And so we eventually got into the studio. We dropped down a little bit of a demo. At first, I played the piano for as a dummy, and yes, I'm a dummy. Rafi is like, yeah, you normally are. Yeah. So, but I felt like it needed some extra flair, and so I said, you know what? Let me call my guy Rafi and say, you know, hey, put down some keys for us, and you know, it turned into something completely brand new.
Yeah.
When we first heard the draft that he had put forward, and it was crazy that it was a draft to begin with.
Right.
Like we all were like, this feels like a Disney movie.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it went from being a Christmas classic to a whole moment and an experience. And we decided, you know, it feels good, so let's just commit to it. And Mr. Manager, he's also videographer and director, but he wears many hats. The gentleman, Mr. Mosi Daniel.
Right.
He's quite the visionary when it comes to visuals and things like that. He came up with this amazing script that we would, you know, actualize with the video, and we brought Andre into the team to execute and get everything over the line. And it came together and became this package that people seem to be taking to quite nicely. So yeah.
So Chian, that's his version of the story. What's yours?
Pretty much the same, but also before I get into anything, happy birthday, mommy. Today's my mom's birthday.
Today is the what? Today is the 12th
of December.
Happy birthday,
yes, happy love you. Love you. Okay, have a great day. Yeah, the entire experience was very, very organic in the sense that
That's what you need, you know?
it was really just the audience enjoying something and saying, hey, like, can we have more of that? And then us going, actually, we might have enjoyed doing that, I'm not gonna lie. And then
giving them what they
like
giving them more.
just say, hey, okay, sure, no problem, cool. Like, it's not gonna be any sweat. We're enjoying it too, so no problem, you know? And then getting into spaces with really creative people and just enjoying their creativity as well. Like, that's my version of the story.
All right. So Andre, you've been credited for really not only visualizing but bringing it to life. You and the crew. Talk a bit about the process and what did you see that was, you know, really so special about this performance that you could make it into what it is now.
Well, first off, Mosey's the guy that he came up with the whole blueprint, so to speak.
Right.
And he called me in and he was like, yeah, we want to make this cinematic. And what do you think? How should we do this? How should we do that? So I was just liaising with him to bring that. Well, first of all, when I first heard the song, I loved it. I loved the arrangement. Very good job.
Because it's a remix.
Yeah,
sorry.
I mean, at this stage, it counts as a remix.
Yeah.
So the thing is, as a videographer, when you have a really good product, then you're inspired, you know, to shoot, and the ideas come, and sometimes you may want to do too much, but then you're going to reel it in. You know, he had some really good shots, and I was like, yeah, we could do this or we could do that. But no, you can't put everything in the process. But I was happy with how it came out, and I was happy that I was able to help and assist bring a vision to life, because I feel in Barbados we definitely need to make everything more cinematic, get more of the ideas out there rather than just, you know, small projects, but we need to take it to another level in terms of cinematography.
Yeah.
So Mosey and Raphael, I'm going to come to you because I know our viewers at home must be saying, we're talking about this video, we want to see it. We want to see what all the hype is about. And one crowd was very pleased, as you rightly heard. So we are here to please you as well. So we're going to give you a look at this amazing production by these young people right here with me. And then we'll come back and talk about, you know, possibly the future. Where can this go? Well, this will now form part of a Beijing Christmas. Take a look.
Dawn is slowly breaking. Our friends have all gone home. You and I are waiting for Santa Claus to come. There's a present by the tree, the stockings on the wall. Knowing you're in love with me is the greatest gift of all.
The fire is slowly fading. Chill is in the air. All the gifts are waiting for children everywhere. Through the window I can see snow begin to fall. And knowing you're in love with me is the greatest gift of all. Just before I go to sleep, I hear a church bell ring. Merry Christmas, everyone, is the song it sings. So I say a silent prayer for creatures great and small. Peace on earth, goodwill to men is the greatest gift of all. Peace on earth, goodwill to men is the greatest gift of all. Peace on earth, goodwill to men is the greatest gift of all.
I'm up here, I want to sing real bad, but I I rush it because I don't want to croak around here. And then you should hear some of the backstory conversations here about frogs and cricket. That were part of this film as well. A lot happening, but beautiful, a beautiful rendition. As I said, and I interpret it as a remix of a real Christmas classic. You did the music video, you produced the music video and directed it as well. Talk about the treatment and really this is, and the where did you get the chariot?
When the talent asked for a Disney feel, the first thing that came to mind was royalty,
carriage,
and carriage. That came to mind. So
Cinderella
style, just like this fairy tale kind of thing that we were trying to shoot.
Amazing.
So I was scouring Facebook and thinking, where can I get a chariot? I need a chariot. I need to look a particular way.
Yeah.
And I came across the Codrington Riding Stables in Waterford. Shout out to them. A big shout out to the cronies. And they had 2 vehicles available. And they showed me that one, and I was like, that is the one.
Wow.
That is the one.
Wow. And then Raphael, the music, remix, but still sticking very close to the classical sound of what is, Christmas that many people remember year on. Yeah. Talk about producing that music and really making it, Bajan of sorts.
I appreciate the question and the way you framed it. Honestly, this, if I can take something from, everybody so far that's spoken, Josh hinted to it being organic. I think either Josh or either Alex. I'm so sorry.
You had me so good.
I am so sorry.
I was looking for that 6th person.
But yeah, I will stick to script. So the music, he spoke about how it started out as a request for just piano. And I will firstly say, when you have not just talent, but you have a full package of our combination of skill and talent, gift. You have gift. You have persons who don't just sing, but they have so much more to offer. That makes the best project. That makes the best, for me, I feel like my gift kicks in. So, although he asked for piano, my mind went, and it's a testament to everything that I work on. I love all types of music, and I kind of want to put those references in everything I do in a way that's still musical and tasteful.
So he didn't get what he wanted, but it came out perfectly.
Yes.
There's piano in there somewhere.
There's piano in there. There's piano in there. So for me, it was just an amazing time to, and I think in a short period of time as well, because I am not, production typically takes time. This was a short process, I would say, initially. And it was fun making it, man. I think, unfortunately, we've developed the type of rapport and relationship that he can trust me and what I bring, because there's no way he knew what was going to come.
Yeah.
And even to hear it and to go, all right, because somebody would be like, this is nice, but this is not what I wanted. It's like we share this common thing. They captured the moment, It was very organic, and the music was able to just flow along with it.
It's beautiful. It's honestly very, very beautiful. What happens next? You have the video, you produce it. What are your plans?
I think the general consensus is we're trying to use this as a launch pad for the new year. We've been working on a number of projects. I've been running Mossy to the ground. And Andrea, to be honest. No, we've worked ourselves to the ground throughout this year. We worked on a number of projects that included a lot of visuals, and been trying to kind of establish a bit of an increased profile. So we have a lot of things planned for the year that we are probably not necessarily ready to we're allowed to announce just yet. But
It's going to be a fun year.
yeah, I think the idea here
2026.
was definitely momentum building.
Yeah.
And a lot of setting up so that we have the right platforms necessary to establish the projects that we have in the chamber. So we're very excited about that. But really and truly, this more than anything was a passion project that we are using for leverage. This was something that started out as, we really enjoy this. This feels good. So let's do it. And we're just kind of using that to our advantage.
Okay, Chian, so the dynamic duo continues into 2026, and we expect to see the two of you together in more of these kind of collaborations?
If they don't tell me,
Fair enough, fair enough.
I'm always gonna. I thoroughly enjoy working with these guys, and they know this. I be telling them with tears,
So we know it's real.
so they know it's legit.
Right.
So I yeah.
Oh, so the
Basically,
simple answer?
yes.
Yes. So you can look out for more of this, and we will see what it produces. But go and check it out. Where can people find the video? It's on YouTube now?
It is on YouTube. We have some snippets on Instagram on our individual pages, but the video is on YouTube. If you type in The Greatest Gift of All, Alex Cage and Chian, should be pretty simple to find. You can also check our individual pages. So my page is Alex Cage, that's ALIXCAGE. Alex Cage Music is the handle for all of my social media. Of course, Chian Barbados on Instagram and Chian Music on YouTube.
Yes.
Correct, Chian Music on YouTube. Of course, Riptide Music Group. Ultra Lens, of course. Mr. Videographer Man over there, and Raphael Hines, Rafi Hines on Instagram.
Yeah.
Super duper
But
easy.
yeah, it's on all platforms, and we really hope people are enjoying it. So far, so good.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, so you search for it, go give it a like. I mean, it's an awesome video, and it's a great interpretation of an international classic that we now make our own.
Yes.
Yes.
And we thank you for the gift, and all of Barbados is thanking you for it, and continue to share your exploits into the new year. We want to hear about all of the action behind the scenes and in front of the lens. Bring it here on Morning Barbados. Thank you all for
Thank you
coming
so
and
much.
sharing with us
Thank
this
you for
morning.
having
Merry
us.
Christmas.
It was super
Merry
fun.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I love them antlers. I love
They
them.
have bells.
Jingle all the way, you know. This is an amazing start to our morning, and speaking about amaze, yes, our friends for so many years, they're celebrating again in December. So we will tell you all about the celebration, and when they celebrate, they normally do a lot of giving away and like really great offers. So all of that and more on this Friday edition of Morning Barbados. See you in a few minutes.
Dawn is slowly breaking. Our friends have all gone home. You and I are waiting for Santa Claus to come. There's a present by the tree, the stockings on the wall. Knowing you're in love with me is the greatest gift of all.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about Solar Ray Microbiome Probiotics and why you should be taking them.
And we have well over 3,000 amazing products to help you get healthy.
For your health tips, tune in to CBC TV 8 every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for Nature's Discount, sponsored by Get Healthy Incorporated.
98.1 The One, your number one party station. With an audience from 18 to 40, we keep you engaged, energized, and entertained. Choose 98.1 FM, The One.
Hey there, it's Mahalia. I want to share something that might be really helpful. If you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, depressed, or lonely and have no one to talk to, call Lifeline Barbados. We all face struggles at times in our lives. You're not alone. There's no need to feel ashamed or embarrassed. It's okay to reach out for support. Lifeline Barbados is completely confidential. No one else will know you called. They're there to offer a caring ear and guidance without judgment. And fellas, I want you to know asking for help is a true sign of strength. It takes real courage to reach out. You can also call Lifeline Barbados if you're worried about loved ones who are struggling and you need advice on how to support them. There's a saying, a problem shared is a problem halved, but not everyone has someone they can confide in. That's why Lifeline Barbados exists, to be there for you or someone you care about during tough times. Save this number. Lifeline Barbados is just a call away. Remember, you can reach out whenever you need to talk.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
Week after week, Scald presents exciting reports and documentaries on the most varied topics of our time. Spectacular developments and innovations, lifestyle and trends of tomorrow, mobility and tourism, health news, highlights from art and culture. Each contribution
Morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna finish this race. So call me a winner. 'Cause my God, he will fight.
I went to town and tell the people.
I still have a Jesus. If you're in a song, I know that I still have Jesus.
All of that and more you'll see just outside of number 12 and 13 Harvest Plaza in Oistins as Amaze does amazing things as usual, celebrating 15 years serving you, all of you who have lived better because of the amazing products they have and that they serve to you. So it's all about coming and enjoying and spending some time with them to join in on the celebrations. You know that Mr. Ryan Boyce has to be here. He is the man who does all of the PR for Amaze, their public relations officer. Good to have you on the show.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us. And I just want to remind everybody, it is today.
It is today.
Today, yeah.
Today.
So all like now they should have just finished their packing and breakfast and that sort of thing and heading through the door so they can get by us at Amaze, because we're going to be starting at 9 o'clock this morning. And we're there. Well, I mean, if you pop into work first, make sure you're registered and everything, and then you say, hey, I'm going to take a lunch break and go across by Amaze. We don't mind that either.
Oh, you set it up, people had to lose a little bit.
But we don't want you to miss some of that entertainment that you would have had a taste there just now. And you see all the performers, the dancers, the singers, the steel panists, the saxophonists, and those sorts of persons. We want to make sure that you get a little bit of something, you know, because it's a big, and like some persons have been telling me, big, add another big inside of this. So it's big, 15 bigs inside, and then you got to add massive on top of there now. You know, that's the type of sale we're having today.
How does it feel that you can say you're celebrating 15 years of business? Yes, important, but correct. 15 years of making sure that people have healthier lifestyles through your products.
You know, it shows how important this is to Barbados, especially now as we're fighting against the NCDs and those sorts of things. Also, we are also looking, because we're in season of the tourism market, and we want persons to build their immune system, and we are happy to say, hey, make sure between now and April that you have your immune system. Persons will be out there saying that the drivers, and we're hearing more news about the spikes and that sort of thing.
Influenza.
Exactly. So the timing is critical, and we're happy that 15 years later we're still here to assist persons even today. And you know what? What's special today? That you can get a 25% discount.
25% discount on the
everything.
15th anniversary, and
everything in store today.
Wow. But you're also really zoning in on some very important things that we will also discuss right here on Mornin Barbados this morning, as we welcome infectious disease specialist and director of clinical and diagnostic services at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital. But talk a bit about all of these deals now. Get into that.
The thing is, I don't have enough time, because once we start, I want to tell people, yes, we have the arginine. Yes, we have the glucocare. Yes, we have the prostate. Yes, but you have to come in store so that you can benefit from it. We do know that there's some persons overseas as well who couldn't get to Barbados in time. You can also visit our Amazon store. We are found on Amazon, right? And if you go on Amazon, so if you have a friend somewhere in, I don't know, Hawaii, or someone somewhere in the UK, or someone wherever, we can say they can still benefit from today's sale.
Wow.
So once they go on the Amazon store, they can Google, or they can put in their shopping for @Amaze and any of our products. So you can say @Amaze Pro Arginine, and on checkout they get the same discount, right? So it says Amaze Save 25. That's today. So when you go on your Amazon store and you're doing your shopping and you go to checkout, you can still get the Amaze products. So that's the healthcare. You can get the seasonings, and because we have a chef on today who is also doing healthy cooking demos and that sort of thing. So we're doing our bit inside of there. And as persons know, we do have ground provisions. We do have sweet potatoes and those sorts of things. So he will show you, and we have a new type of rice that is also in, that is low in glycemic index. So for those experts out there, your spike in sugar levels will not happen.
Listen,
that's a good thing.
More than a good thing. I mean, y'all are doing such, not to play on the word, amazing work. Amazing work in helping people be a bit more focused on their health. And you mentioned you're even getting that level of counseling from some of those individuals.
The experts, yes.
From some of the experts in the field who will be there today as well.
Correct. So if you didn't check your blood pressure for the last 6 months, or if you're stressed out for some reason, you say, you know what? Let me get my blood pressure checked. I can tell you, for example, people who, I know a guy who's been cutting grass and going out normal, working out and everything, and when he got his blood pressure checked, it was spiking. He says, you know what, you better get one of our products there, bring it back down, all right? Get your cholesterol checked. For the ladies, breast screening is also all for free.
Wow.
All for free. you know. And we also have the healthy snow cones and healthy ice cream, gluten-free, for those persons who cannot handle the gluten as well. And allows with that, the music will make you move, so you also have to get your heart rate moving, your pulse moving, so you have
Burn
some
some
sort of,
calories.
absolutely. You know this thing, you know.
A little bit. You start at 9 and we're going
all for the next 11 hours, so from 9 a.m. this morning until 8 p.m. this evening, we're there. So when you're leaving work, so that you can still benefit, you can pop by over at Harvest Plaza there in Oistins, and you can get your products and such like. The biggest sale is today. That's why it's so massive. Of course, we understand persons couldn't get into Barbados in time because the flight might have been delayed or such like. The sale will continue tomorrow until the 31st of this month, so that's
Sweet.
another 14 days later, but you will not get the 25% discount, right? It drops to 15% discount. Similarly, the Amazon will reflect that same thing. So persons who decide, hey, wait a minute, I missed the sale today, they go on Amazon and say, as they're checking out, they put in Amaze Save 15, AMAZESAVE 15, right? And you can always check out our website, www.amaze.com, you know.
in terms of delivery and those people overseas who may not be able to get back using that Amazon on account, that delivery, it's seamless.
That's correct. Like how the persons is shop online like normal when they go on the Amazon store and purchase their products and things like that. Yeah, and we want to say that we are one of the first Barbadian companies on there doing this sort of thing, right? All you have to do is put in the Atomaze and make sure you put in the discount code inside of there, and you will benefit like anywhere else in the world.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how we do it. That's how, and you know how big it is? You gotta come down there to find out.
You need to get down there. He's right down there because that's the south. So you head on to Oistins, Harvest Plaza, 12 and 13. That's the place, and you'll see the big sign outside and all of the activity starting at 9 this morning. Those of you on vacation, you can make this a day
bring the children
for you.
along.
You know, bring the children along. It's all about that customer appreciation. 25% sales store-wide. Of course, if you don't get there today, that reduces to 15%,
that's right.
reflecting the 15 years that they're celebrating serving Barbadians. But yes, come on down and you will not only be entertained, but of course you'll get a chance to peruse the store and see what is on offer under that 25% banner, and that's store-wide.
That's store-wide. So if you want a key ring, yes. If you want a gift to take and put under your Christmas tree, yes. If you want to have a bag to and prep for school, back to school, because you know school is just finished, sure. Your health products, yes. Any of those, the cooking seasonings and those sorts of things, herbs and spices, they're very concentrated, so you don't have to use a whole spoonful. You just do a pinch, as we in Beijing would say, it's just a pinch of this and a pinch of that. Yes, we have those ones here, right there in store, and you get the discount. All you got to do is make sure you come down today.
You make it sound like a one-stop shop for so many things. Yeah, not only health, but general items as well.
Items as well. You know, if you want to help with your decoration, to get with you know, pick up your gift.
Too?
Yeah, and you know, some fancy lights and that sort of thing as well too. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
That's why you have to come down to the big. How many bigs is that?
That's 2.
50. That's only 2. So we got to go to 15 bigs. Massive sale. That's what's happening in store. We have all kind of products inside of there.
You have no excuse really to not take advantage of what is an amazing give back from Amaze. Of course, they've been our partners for such a long time. I remember you ain't getting older. You ain't looking older. Coming here and just telling us about the arginine.
Yeah, correct.
One
That's
thing
where we started.
that we will never forget, the arginine. And I'm pretty sure the arginine flies off the shelf.
Very quickly. So we've made some stocks inside of there to make sure that we can supply that to persons. We've also seen the prostate care inside of there, right? Especially as we want to look after our gentlemen, you know, so that they can fight against the prostate cancer and that sort of thing. Even persons who are recovering from cancer treatment and that therapy, we do have products and supplements that they can use, because sometimes they lose their appetite. But we can give you something that can say, hey, you know what? Take it easy.
And on the immune builder side.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially now, we do have all your immune care inside of there. And you know, if you say, man, this time of year, and I heard some person saying their joints are hurting them, I'm not going to call any names, but make sure you come by, because we do have joint care as well. You know, magnesium, and also, you know what? Come inside and see it for yourself.
Come inside.
Yeah.
Come to
down.
Harvest Plaza,
Yeah.
1213. That's where all the activity is today, and the big, 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 big,
Right.
big,
Keep
big,
going.
big,
That's-
big, big, big,
Yeah, very good.
big, big. I get
Yeah,
the 15.
15, yeah.
Yeah, 25%
Today.
discount store-wide on all of their products. It's simply amazing. There you have it. There is a 15-day sale from Friday to December the 12th, which is today, until December the 31st. But the sale starts with 25%.
That's right.
And then it will
drops.
drift down to 15%. But you want it at 25, so go there, enjoy the entertainment, a number of performances, health checks on offer. Great food as well. They're serving breakfast, so when you get down there at 9 o'clock or even just before, you'll get a little bite to eat as well. Enjoy what would be a nice lime at Amaze today, and take advantage of their 25% off sale. Ryan, any final words from you?
We want to say, you know, if you also know any person who may be having a bit of a challenge this sort of time, we still do hampers to those persons, because after all, it's still the season of giving.
Indeed.
And we want to also give back to, which is something that we've continuously done, and we do that for our customers and for persons within the community that says, hey, I need a hand, right? So when you come down today and you say, hey, can I take a hamper, or can I put down somebody's name? And that's not that we're going to go and advertise that publicly, but we say, hey, here's a little something to make it through. And that is something that we love to give back to our community as well. So yes, you're giving, we're also giving as well. And that's why we're celebrating the gift of giving, you know.
Indeed, Ryan Boyce is the public relations and marketing representative for Amaze. Amazing stuff they're doing. Please go. And it's all about supporting yourself, really, because you support them for your health, your better health. Thank you, Ryan.
Hey, thank you as well.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. And you know what? I'm looking forward for all of you guys here to come down at the big, massive sale.
Peter's a big customer. Peter's a big, amazing customer. So yeah, he'll be there, and we'll come and share in some of the splendor.
That's
of
right.
The amazing sale that is there at Amaze.
That's right.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Ryan.
man. Thank you so
Merry
much.
Christmas.
You too.
6:45 is your time. I'm hoping you're having a wonderful morning with us. We still have a lot to share with you. On the more serious side, we're seeing a spike in cases of infectious diseases here in Barbados. We have the specialists in to talk a bit about what we're seeing and what you can do to better protect yourself. You'll get the advice right here on Morning Barbados. Stay with us.
On and higher I go. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna finish this race. So call me a winner. 'Cause my God, he will fight.
I went to town and tell the people.
I still have Jesus. If you're in a song, I know that I still have Jesus.
Lord, when I find myself
Week after week, Scold presents exciting reports and documentaries on the most varied topics of our time. Spectacular developments and innovations, lifestyle and trends of tomorrow, mobility and tourism, health news, highlights from art and culture. Each contribution grabs the viewer with extraordinary images and stories and takes him into fascinating worlds which he experiences here exclusively and up close. We're there when companies and specialists develop super satellites for a global network in space and can look behind the scenes. Scold is a window to everything that is there or is yet to come. Fly with us through time to better understand today and tomorrow. You've always wanted that. Scold, a look into the future.
Our world today is not the world God wants it to be. One of the reasons, which will surprise many, is that our planet, its governments, and its peoples are all living under the weight of Satan's rule. From the beginning of mankind's existence to today, human history is the written record of what it means to live under the rule of the devil. Yet that rule is coming to an end, and what a difference that will make.
Every Sunday at 9 a.m. on CBC TV 8, tune in for Tomorrow's World, sponsored by the Living Church of God.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
From the beautiful shores of the gem of the Caribbean, Barbados, home of the amazing
Morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
So we're going to spend the next 10 minutes leading up to news time talking about some of the trends that we are seeing with some of the infectious diseases floating around in our environment. And we've been paying some close attention to what's been happening internationally as well, in the UK, in the US, and further afield as far as influenza. Influenzas on the tongues of many people. We've heard about many stories here with people not feeling well. There have been some schools reporting an increase in the number of students who are out for reportedly sick. And it could be directly related to this increase that we are seeing. That's why we have the infectious disease specialist, director of clinical and diagnostic services at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, Dr. the Most Honorable Corey Ford, with us. Good morning.
Good morning. It's good to be here.
Good to have you outside of our hospital to talk about something that we're watching as well, keeping a close eye on as we see an influx into our accident and emergency department. First, set the scene. Talk about the current environment and what we're seeing as far as influenza, a little bit of COVID, and some of the other infectious diseases.
So I think it's important for the public. So I decided discuss to come on after much discussion. The whole idea of these respiratory illnesses which are going right now is nothing that's new. It's nothing that was not expected at this time of year.
Tis the season.
Exactly. It's the season for influenza. This is the season for any of these viral illnesses, respiratory viral illnesses. Often comes on when it gets a bit cold outside. You know, we'll say, remember back in Canada, we say everybody's bundled up because it's so cold, so people are more indoors, and obviously you'll get more spread of these type of respiratory viruses simply because of that particular purpose, that bundle up situation. So we talk about the flu, for example. Everybody knows influenzas, influenza A, there's influenza B, affect humans, seems to be circulating a little bit more. You've seen the warnings coming out from PAHO, some of the other international agencies. We've seen, certainly, I spoke to the hospital at least 3-4 weeks before because I've been flagged that we're going to have a little bit of busy season. Some years are busy, some years are not. And I think what people need to understand, this is really an era of personal responsibility and people taking personal responsibility for their health. So how you respond to it depends on your particular scenario. Of course, it was important for me to say who are those vulnerable groups, right? So for things like influenza, it's a little bit different to COVID. So for things like influenza, people who are morbidly obese, people who have respiratory illness, we do have a lot of obese people in Barbados, unfortunately. People who have respiratory illnesses, people have like chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, for example. These people are at higher risk. Pregnant ladies are also at high risk of getting complications. And then those who have the normal other, what we call a non-communicable disease, put together as an entity, but I've mentioned the most important ones. How is it spread? Of course, it's by respiratory droplets for most part, but on occasions it can be aerosolized depending on what you're doing. So we would often, at this particular interval, advise individuals to be very cautious, especially if you have a respiratory illness and you know that you're both you're at high risk, to make sure that you're keeping up with all the things you're supposed to keep up with. But I just want to stick a pin here and mention one particular part I think that we really need to drive home, because influenza, COVID, human metapneumovirus, virus, respiratory syncytial virus, or any of the other respiratory viruses, they don't just drop out the sky. So they move with people. And I just wanted to really talk to Barbadians a bit about travel, travel precautions, or travel etiquette.
So what do Barbadians need to do as they travel?
Yeah.
Some are coming back home from the
Absolutely.
diaspora. Some are heading overseas to many of these areas which are flooded with these influenza cases. What do they need to do? I know mask wearing is always an option. We do it in clinical spaces at the QEH.
Yeah, we still maintain that. I think the travel etiquette is important, and I think a lot of the cases which you're seeing are related to obviously people who've traveled and come back into their household, or people who are coming from overseas back to the family. Everybody's happy to see everybody for the Christmas season, and they bring this home. So what is travel etiquette? If you know you're traveling, know where you're going to, know what the flu risk is. There's a big flu risk right now in Europe, plundering a little bit some of the European hospitals. So if you know you're traveling to those areas, and you know you're immunocompromised in anywhere, you have any of these things that I've mentioned before, to make sure you travel with your normal medications. Don't travel without your medication. Don't travel without your inhalers. Don't travel those aspects. Airport's a nice place for this to spread. If you know you're high risk, it's up to you. You know your risk pattern. I don't, right? So you wear a mask, in those high risk areas. You think that your risk is high on the plane. You see somebody coughing next to you, might pop off the mask, and you might decide to wear it. So you have to use. I think we're in the era of people taking personal responsibility for their health at every single juncture. If you know your risk is high, and or you're coming back from overseas and you have a respiratory illness, and you have a little granny in the house, a little grandpa in the house, or you have a pregnant lady in the house, or your wife is pregnant, for example, then you don't want to give it to them, because the overall risk of getting severe disease is certainly high. So you might pop a mask on within your house at that particular point. But there's no, it's really voluntary, and people using the common sense. In the hospital, we've taken the position of, in clinical areas, wearing masks, because of course every single Barbadian knows the hospital is a place where you have the most vulnerable persons. So we have to take those measures for our protection. But with that in context as well, we also have seen, certainly within our accident emergency department, over the last 3, 4, 5 days, you would have heard me speak about it every morning on our daily huddle, that we've seen that uptake of people being seen in A&E, but also being admitted in A&E with severe respiratory illness.
Yeah, so before we come to how we handled that, because they're coming into a confined space, we got to make sure that all patients are protected even from each other. I want you to talk about immunization. Is that still a consideration to help you during the flu season?
Yeah, it's always a a consideration for people. They're strongly advised, certainly in the health sector, because you're going to interface more with individuals. The flu vaccine is not something that's compulsory again. You know how I feel about these things. It's people's freedom of choice to do that. But you know, it's strongly advised, especially in those high-risk groups that I mentioned before. And I will tell you from a little bit from on the inside that certainly from the flu that's circulating and in the current vaccine for a flu vaccine, that there's actually pretty good coverage this year around.
Okay. And then in terms of the internal protocols at the hospital for protecting patients, isolation is a big part of that.
Yeah, so isolation is very important. It sometimes puts me in a little bit of tailspin sometimes, but we need to isolate those patients from other patients to protect the health of other patients. You don't want to come to the hospital for one thing and then you end up with with spread through. So we have very strict infection prevention control protocols in the hospital. I would really want to talk to the visiting public and to speak to us, the staff in the hospital as well. I'll take the opportunity to tell them, you know, to absolutely ensure that they follow the protocols, wear mask where it's required in areas, to please do that at this particular point so we can stop the spread to our more vulnerable patients.
Yes, and if you know you are one of those in that vulnerable grouping, it would make sense for you to walk with a mask to protect yourselves. It's optional, yes, but it's better to be safe than to be sorry. As Dr. Ford said, the flu vaccine, also an option. Can you tell the public where they can normally get those flu vaccines?
It's mainly a public health thing, but usually at your polyclinics, you know, you can ask about that.
Okay.
Or your private doctors, of course, can also give them.
As always, thank you, Dr. Ford, for coming and sharing with us this morning some critical information to get you through the season safely and healthy. You really don't want to be bogged down, you know, with the flu or with influenza or anything of that sort. You want to be healthy, so just pay attention for your better health. Thank you, Dr. Ford.
Thank you.
I'll see you a little later this morning at the plant.
For sure.
7 o'clock is our time. Just around the corner, we have our news.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
From the beautiful shores of the gem of the Caribbean, Barbados, home of the amazing Harrison's Cave, the tantalizing Oystins Bay Garden, our historic garrison, the indigenous road tennis, and the friendliest people in the world. We are 94.7 FM, the ultimate Bajan experience.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.vb, and together we will travel the world.
God will not give you a job. God will not call you to do something and then not give you.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Leading your morning Barbados news, the national minimum wage will rise again in January 2026. And this is in keeping with a budgetary measure announced by government in the estimates earlier this year. Confirmation of this came yesterday afternoon from the Minister of Labour, Colin Jordan. He spoke to the media after a cabinet meeting yesterday morning. Here's what he had to say.
In January 2026, the rate will move from $10.50 per hour per regular hour to $10.71 per regular hour. And I say regular to distinguish it from overtime or double time. So $10.50 to $10.71, 21 cents per hour additional, the ordinary rate. And for security guards, from 11.43 per hour to 11.66 per hour.
As government is unapologetic about protecting those at the bottom of the income scale, especially as inflation continues to drive up the cost of living.
Barbadians have to be, particularly those at the bottom of the earning scale, have to be able to eat. They have to be able to survive. And while there is inflation and inflationary pressures, much of that pressure is from external sources. So a lot of our inflation is imported inflation. That is what economists would refer to it as. Barbadians must be able to afford at least the basics.
Labour Minister says government is listening to employers who say they are under pressure, but maintains the increase is modest, balanced and necessary.
The numbers that we use represent the striking of a balance, because there are some aspects of the work that was done that suggests that the number probably could have been a bit higher in terms of the increase. But a balance always has to be done.
As tourism officials bask in the ambiance of a bumper winter tourist season, government is moving with full steam to expand its tourism footprint across other markets. Minister of Tourism and International Transport Ian Gooding-Edgell says the plan for the immediate future is to increase arrivals from countries in Africa and the Gulf states. He spoke to CBC News about the plan during a recent interview. Our Nesta Henry has more on this story.
Barbados' tourism sector is experiencing a period of significant growth, with officials expressing encouragement over a continuous influx of visitors that has seen stayover arrivals exceed pre-pandemic levels. This growth is as a result of targeted marketing and expanded airline capacity. Minister of Tourism Ian Gooding-Edgell, who is the man leading the charge, says the plan for 2026 is to continue tapping into new source markets.
We are going after the African and the Gulf states market. And when I say Gulf states, some people might commonly refer to it as the Middle East. We're going after that market strategically. We're also going after the Asia Pacific market as well. We believe that when you look at the continent of Africa, when you look at what the numbers involved in the UAE and other parts of the Middle East, like Saudi Arabia and those countries, it's a wonderful opportunity for us to direct some of our marketing activities in those areas.
And there are also plans to step up marketing efforts in the Asia and the Pacific region.
Of course, we know cricket is something that is well known in Australia, New Zealand, and obviously India and Pakistan and elsewhere. But what we're doing is that we believe that there's golden opportunities for us to harvest as a result of the strategic decisions that we're taking.
Meanwhile, Barbados continues to experience an encouraging winter tourist season. Last Sunday, more than 11,000 cruise passengers passed through the Bridgetown port.
They were all over Barbados visiting our attractions, and it therefore means that the efforts that we've put in to the marketing of Barbados, and clearly the direction from my ministry in terms of where we go and how we encourage more tourists to visit Barbados, continues to pay significant dividends in terms of the arrivals.
Officials are also encouraged by long-stay visitors coming through the Grantley Adams International Airport. Nesta Henry, CBC News.
The new tint regulations are now in effect. Full enforcement, however, by the police service may not happen just yet. Deanza Roberts explains why in this story.
With the revised tint legislation now in place, questions have been raised about when motorists will begin to feel the full effect of enforcement. Superintendent Wayne Archer of the Barbados Police Service's Special Operations Management Service Division says they are still in the preparation phase.
We are in the stage we are preparing perhaps for the new law and the enforcement of that law, like any other traffic laws, seatbelt, using cell phones, wasted driving, etc., etc. So there's a process in which officers has to be trained. There's a process in which equipment has to be acquired as well. And once we have acquired that equipment, then we are in a better position to start enforcing this particular law. But like I said, it will not be enforced beyond that of any other traffic violation, traffic laws.
He was also asked whether a special initiative is underway to target tint violations. His response:
As of now, there's no special operation regarding it.
Officials also acknowledged that the high volume of vehicles on the island makes traffic enforcement a major undertaking. While an exact breakdown of how many vehicles are on the road was unavailable at the time, preliminary figures indicate that the total number is over 180,000, and at least 48% of them are illegal. Deanza Roberts, CBC News.
In sporting news, Nisha Cragwell has been re-elected as president of the Barbados Netball Association. Cragwell received the lion's share of the votes during Wednesday night's annual general meeting at the Wilde Gymnasium, defeating challenger Mona Aline 43-20. Cragwell has served as the BNA president from 2012 for approximately 10 years, being re-elected multiple times. Her tenure concluded in December 2022 when she was defeated in an election by Dr. Carmita Douglan. However, Dr. Douglan announced last month that she would not be seeking re-election after serving for 3 years.
Last night I was voted in again as president of the Barbados Netball Association for 1 year. This is mainly because of our constitution, our bylaws, where if a person has resigned, you are appointed for the unexpired term of what the person would have been serving. So hence why I'm here for 1 year. I'm here because persons came for me. I've had the support of past national players, administrators, sponsors, some of our stakeholders. So I don't take these things lightly, and the confidence that persons have placed in me really promise to give it my all to ensure that netball gets the credit that it really deserves.
Mona Aline was re-elected vice president last night, and Cragwell says their first task is to plan the upcoming local BNA season.
We really need to take a look at it and revamp the structure of it. It will help that the netball stadium, we should have access to the netball stadium or whatever it's called going forward. It would help that we have our home base back. And also next year is very critical for our senior national team. They are scheduled to compete in October for our World Cup qualifier in St. Vincent and also at the games. The under-16 team are scheduled to be in Trinidad from April 10th to the 11th for the Imperial competition. So we really need to focus on getting our national teams back in training and ready for competition.
Let's give you an update on cricket now. Not good news for the West Indies. They would have gone down in the second test to New Zealand. That was being played in Wellington. They lost by a whopping 9 wicket scores in the match. The West Indies 205 and 128 all out. New Zealand 278 for 9 declared and 57 for 1 winning by that said margin. The man doing the damage was Duffy, picking up a 5-wicket haul in the second innings. The pick of the batsman, nothing to talk about for the Windies. Kevin Hodge, he scored with 35, and there was a knock of 25 from Justin Graves. Remember the double centurion in the first test, not scoring too many in this one. And Brandon King made 22 from 47 balls. So the West Indies losing this test a bit easier than they would have liked to. They've now wrapped up their season down under in New Zealand, and they will return for more series, and they're also at the bottom of the Test Championship table. So hopefully the only way from there is up, and we're wishing them all of the best. So that's it for sports and news. You'll get more news coming your way at midday, of course, the 5-minute package of news, and then in CBC News Night at 7. We'll take a break here. We have a visitor from the North Pole. She's here to bring some Christmas cheer. I'm looking for some presents. I know it's still early in the season and Santa may be bringing them, but we'll see what she has brought to us, as she does it best with us here on Morning Barbados. You'll find out after the break.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
The Morning Barbados News is brought to you by Jordan Supermarkets Spend and Eat 2025 competition.
God will not give you a job. God will not call you to do something and then not give you the capacity to have it, to make it happen. He will give you the resources, he'll give you the people. Not only will he equip you with ideas, but he will equip you with favor, as he did Nehemiah.
Turn on the latest episode of Infinite Possibilities, only on CBC TV8, every Sunday at 1:30 p.m., sponsored by Covenant Life Teaching Center.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about Solar Ray Microbiome Probiotics and why you should be taking them.
And we have well over 3,000 amazing products to help you get healthy.
For your health tips, tune in to CBC TV8 every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for Nature's Discount, sponsored by Get Healthy Incorporated.
98.1 The One, your number one party station. With an audience from 18 to 40, we keep you engaged, energized, and entertained. Choose 98.1 FM, The One.
Hey there, it's Mahalia. I want to share something that might be really helpful. If you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, depressed, or lonely, and have no one to talk to, call Lifeline Barbados. We all face struggles at times in our lives. You're not alone. There's no need to feel ashamed or embarrassed. It's okay to reach out for support. Lifeline Barbados is completely confidential. No one else will know you called. They're there to offer a caring ear and guidance without judgment. And fellas, I want you to know asking for help is a true sign of strength. It takes real courage to reach out. You can also call Lifeline Barbados if you're worried about loved ones who are struggling and you need advice on how to support them. There's a saying.
So Santa Claus has a deal with Do It Best, and he sent his representative early on, because he normally comes the night Christmas Eve and gets on the chimneys and drops things down. So that's why Mrs. Claus, she's come early to spend some time with us. Mrs. Claus's real name is Katrina Lowe, and she happens to also be the Chief Executive Officer of Do It Best Barbados. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you here with us, Mrs. Claus.
I'm super happy to be here.
I love, of course, your festive outfit. You're really putting us in the mood of Christmas, and the store has been doing that as well. Some amazing scenes from in there. We don't have to go to Miami anymore.
Nope.
We can just come to W Plaza to Do It Best.
Correct. So with the new store, we have created a very much an international shopping experience in Barbados.
Wow.
So I think we can claim the best Christmas decor section in Barbados.
Wow.
And we don't just have W Plaza, we also have a Christmas shop at Sheraton. So we did that for the first time last year, and it was a huge success. So this year we have an expanded space at Sheraton, plus the Christmas section at W Plaza.
So you speak about the decor. What can we get outside of a great experience when we go into the two outlets that you have?
So I would say less than you could have last week. But
so things are flying off the shelves.
Flying off the shelves. So, but we have Santas, we have snow globes, we have platters, mugs, drink cups, table runners, tablecloths, garlands. I mean, you name it, we have it for Christmas.
And I've seen some huge Christmas trees.
Yes, up to 9 foot.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
pre-lit those, so you don't have that tedious task of trying to get the lights positioned perfectly. We've done that for you.
Wow, so you're saving us time at Christmas and
Yep.
also saving us money by not having to travel to get all of these Christmas goodies. What does this mean for you curating this Christmas experience?
So the driver was value and making sure that the Bajan public can access what they can when they go overseas, but at an affordable price. So that is the comment that we have heard over and over, is that the prices are phenomenal and the selection is vast. So yeah, it's been a passion to curate the collection. We actually do the buying December and January for next Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah.
So a lot of preparation going into it. And speaking of preparation, you love Christmas.
I do. And, if we're going to go all in, we're going to go all in.
And this is not all in here, though. She's also brought along, I didn't know that y'all were friends. When I try to analyze and think about the story of, Christmas, Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus, and then you brought along a friend? This is a friend?
So he's becoming a friend.
He's becoming a friend? He behaving?
And that is how phenomenal our Christmas is, that even my friend cannot resist.
Wow.
So we have encouraged the Christmas spirit, and let's just say he is softening.
He's softening. All right, coming on. They're using softener on you, apparently, the Grinch. The Grinch is in the building.
Why am I here? What do you want?
You are here.
Oh my God.
Because we do it best, and even you can't resist.
Oh my God, I know, right?
Correct. So, really, okay, Grinch, behave now. The other thing I wanted to let everyone know is about our Live Your Best Life promotion.
What does it mean?
So what it means is that all you have to do is be a Best Rewards loyalty member, spend $100 in the store, and you will be automatically entered to win one of a $500 weekly prize. And then on Christmas Eve, we are going to call one lucky customer who is going to get $6,000 in cash on Christmas Eve.
Wow.
Cash. We're not deciding how you spend it. It's not vouchers for the store. We don't care how you spend it. If you want to take a trip, pay off your bills, live free for 3, paying off your bills. At this time of year and in the current environment, that is what we thought would be the best gift for our customers.
Listen, that's a real Merry Christmas. You agree, Grinch?
Yes, and I'm going to get it.
You're going to get it.
You are not going to get it, Grinch. We've had this conversation. You're disqualified.
Oh, darn it. I don't want to be here anymore.
So go.
I don't have to take this. You know what? Whatever.
Well, the Grinch making an appearance here on Mornin Barbados. I thought that you all were back on good terms, but because you don't want to give him that amazing gift,
correct, because I'm saving it for one of our customers, now he's probably gone back to the Grinchiness.
A little upset.
Yeah, a little upset. But every week on a Sunday, we are selecting a weekly winner of $500 cash, and even those persons are entered into the grand draw. And yeah, Christmas Eve, we get to call somebody and say, come and collect $6,000.
Oh, I'm going to be doing some shopping at Do It Best. So that's how you can enter.
Yeah, spend $100, be part of our Best Rewards loyalty program, which is a great program anyway. It gives you 5% off every purchase, every day, and it also accumulates points that you can redeem.
And Do It Best is with us all year round.
Yes.
All year round.
No matter what you need, whether it is to fix, running water in the toilet, whether you need to paint, patch something, you need a whisk, you need toys, you need baby items, outdoor furniture, we literally have it all.
Yeah, and they allow you to do it best, do it yourself.
Yes, yeah.
DIY. You just do everything and enjoy it. How can I help you, sir?
I think the Grinch likes you, Shane.
You want the prize?
the prize. Share with me.
All right.
So this is a working out something.
Inside scoop.
You have an inside scoop?
Yes.
All right, you share it with me.
Of course.
Yeah.
3 after.
All right.
So to make sure that our customers enter and the Grinch and Shane don't win.
Wait, no. Wait, let me.
You are.
Let me pause right there.
You're not affiliated with the Grinch.
No, let me say this. I am, filling in for Pearson. Pearson can't win.
Oh, okay.
But after Tuesday, I will go and shop into it, Beth.
Awesome.
And I will be eligible to win that prize as well. So please.
So follow us on.
So you work out something great.
Oh gosh. So follow us on our socials. We have 2 Grinch stories on there, showing just how we are melting the Grinchiness of the Grinch, and he is going to be the best lover of Christmas just now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that true, Mr. Grinch?
You'll prove me wrong. Okay.
The Grinch, Mrs. Claus, spending some time with us on Mornin Barbados, but more importantly, we want you to go in to Do It Best.
Yeah.
Please do your shopping. Enjoy that international experience. Wait, the Grinch doing as he look here this morning.
As he does.
Yeah.
As he tends to do.
All right, so Mrs. Claus, we're going to take a little pause.
Sure.
And we're going to come back and just tell people how I think now that you've pricked up people's attention span about this $6,000. So the people want to win, the Grinch want to go to sleep. But yeah, we're going to spend some more time celebrating Christmas. Or we'll be back after the break.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Week after week, Scold presents exciting reports and documentaries on the most varied topics of our time. Spectacular developments and innovations, lifestyle and trends of tomorrow, mobility and tourism, health news, highlights from art and culture. Each contribution grabs the viewer with extraordinary images and stories and takes him into fascinating worlds which he experiences here exclusively and up close. We're there when companies and specialists develop super satellites for a global network in space and can look behind the scenes. Scold is a window to everything that is there or is yet to come. Fly with us through time to better understand today and tomorrow. You've always wanted that. Scold.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
So Mrs. Claus is still here with us. Katrina Lowe, the Chief Executive Officer of Do It Best, connected with the North Pole, making sure that Do It Best brings all of the best from around the world that is Christmas right in store here for you at the W and also at Sheraton Center. So you have created this amazing Christmas experience.
Yep.
You have you all decked out. Then the Grinch, he's giving problems and trouble all over the place.
All over the place.
Yeah. But we just want to get in store.
Yep.
And you have big sales as usual.
We do. So Christmas is actually discounted right now by 20%, and we have some bundle deals going on. And really follow us on Instagram. We have deals almost daily. They're changing. And we have just so many new arrivals still arriving. We had over 400 new SKUs in our housewares department just this week.
Wow.
So really that has been the key at W Plaza and for all of the other locations, but just to keep it fresh all of the time. And we have explored new source markets to bring a different style and a different price point to Barbados.
And what I really love is the customer service. When you come into store, someone is always there able to direct you to what you need, where you need to go, and they also give you advice on how best to utilize that product when you get into your home.
And we really have embraced, moving forward digitally, and we introduced Google reviews in the store in September, and it has been so amazing to see that people will take time out to do those reviews. We went from having less than single digits before. We now have over 100 Google reviews. We have an incentive for our team as well, so that on both sides, both the customer and our team win. And it's given really power to the voice of the customer in a way that they don't have to send an email, they don't have to call to speak to the manager. And as much as it's great to hear all the positive, we also want to hear constructive feedback about how we can make the shopping experience better.
Indeed. What's the most unusual request at Christmas?
So this year we've had an amazing amount of requests for black decorations, which I think that must be an Instagram thing, that people have done like black and gold. We did not bring black decorations this year. We had a few last year and actually they didn't sell, so we didn't bring them this year. And then people want to recreate the frozenness of North Pole. So we actually had a decorator come in who is trying to create the icy North.
Okay.
Without making it feel Christmas. So that is a challenge in itself, but we do have things that, you know, we can help you be creative. Like your tree in the studio is beautiful.
Absolutely.
And
I would love everyone here to see it.
And that is just creative. That is using, you know, the flowers, the fillers and balls and ribbon just to make a huge statement with your tree.
Yeah, and the thing is, all of those items that you're talking about, we can now get, and I'll say we because I do shopping too, at 20% off in store.
Correct.
How long is the sale lasting?
So the 20% off will be until we sell out, and I would say hurry and come to the stores and get what you want. Literally, it is trolley fulls going out at the moment. So it's really been an amazing experience to be in store and feel how much the customers love the collection that we curated. Now, as a purchaser and someone who buys stock for the business, there's no better feedback than that.
Right, and Santa helps, right?
Yeah, he does. I more entrust him with, you know, making sure the elves are doing what they need to do.
Good.
And we hit that deadline.
Good.
And I'm also very much on pet care, so he has to take care of the reindeers.
Oh, okay, well, all the reindeers are good. Well, Grinch, what are you doing about here now?
Mischief. Absolute mischief, no doubt.
Mr. Grinch. Whoa.
Thanks, Grinch. I was quite comfortable, but thank you. He's so naughty.
But you're going to get a part of the $6,000. I promise. I promise. $3,000 of the $6,000. Is that good enough? Mr.
Grinch, we spoke about how you were supposed to behave on TV.
I didn't promise you anything.
$3,000.
You did promise.
Going twice? He doesn't want to hear it. He doesn't want to hear it. Listen, just head on over to Do It Best. The children have been loving the Grinch for the most part. You'll find Mrs. Claus. She's going to make sure that he behaves himself there.
I'll try.
Go, and enjoy the 20% off.
And then spend $100 or more. Make sure you're signed up for Best Rewards.
Yeah.
And you could get that call on Christmas Eve to win $6,000 cash.
6 G's.
Yep.
6 G's. Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Claus.
It's been a
for coming and
pleasure.
sharing the Do It Best Christmas experience. A big thank you to the Grinch. Thank you.
Let me say I'm on the phone.
Oh, my apologies. The Grinch is on the phone, so we'll keep as quiet as possible so he can finish his conversation.
He's the biggest diva.
Yeah, call in the reindeers or something like that. But
can you mind your business?
I'll mind my business. But Do It Best is the place to be to get your Christmas experience.
Correct.
20% off throughout the season until stocks.
Until stocks last.
Yeah, so get there, or you may miss out on what will be a wonderful Do It Best Christmas. Do It Best. Thank you so much, Mrs.
Thank
Claus,
you
for sharing with me. Thank you, Grinch. We'll be right back with more of this Christmas experience on Mornin Barbados. Stay with us.
Let's see if they can match this.
when the Grinch finds what he needs at Do It Best W Plaza.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Our world today is not the world God wants it to be. One of the reasons, which will surprise many, is that our planet, its governments, and its peoples are all living under the weight of Satan's rule. From the beginning of mankind's existence to today, human history is the written record of what it means to live under the rule of the devil. Yet that rule is coming to an end, and what a difference that will make.
Every Sunday at 9 a.m. on CBC TV 8, tune in for Tomorrow's World, sponsored by the Living Church of God.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
The Grinch is gone back to the North Pole with Mrs. Claus. Thank goodness. He's done some real destruction. Knocked down the little Christmas tree into the table. Threw balls all over the place. He's really, really mischievous. But yeah, do it best. Get there and do some shopping. Crystal Penny Boyne is here with us now to talk about. She's going to tell us the story about a special bench and what we need to know about cervical cancer prevention. And this is not a seasonal conversation at all. This is a conversation that needs to be had to put you in the know about cervical cancer, just what you need to know, what prevention looks like, and about better health in this regard. Thank you for coming and sharing this story right now about this bench. Talk to us about, let's first go there.
Okay, thank you so much for having me. Good morning, Barbados. So this year was a very interesting year, right? Every year I have my campaign, which is 63 days of cervical cancer awareness and HPV prevention. It's between August and October. And it ends on the day of my mom's, her birthday. Right? She passed away in 2022. She had cervical cancer. It was a very tough experience, you know, her disease and so on. And I felt I wanted to do something in her memory. So I've done a number of things. I have started the advocacy, talking to persons about HPV and cervical cancer, particularly on social, on Instagram. And I published a book, which I have with me here, called Food, My Mother's Love Language, Celebrating the Life of Charlene Boyne. It has in her recipes, it talks about her life and all of that. I am a former student of the Christchurch Foundation School and a proud alum, and I went to the school this year and I brought my book. I donated a copy of my book to the library, and I spoke to the students about my story. And while having that conversation with the principal, the acting principal, Dr. Wendy Lewis, she expressed that there are some, you know, they're in need of some benches. So I wanted to always give back to the school, and I've had over the past few years, but I wanted to do something really significant. So I donated a bench, and it's in memory of my mom. It's teal, and I want the kids to really appreciate this gift that I gave to them. It came to them, I think, late November 25th or so.
Yeah. And I mean, these must be, these are conversations that need to be had to better educate everyone about the scourge of cervical cancer. What are those conversations normally like? You said you visited your alma mater to speak to some of these students there. But generally, what are those conversations like as you try to raise awareness, do your advocacy for cervical cancer?
So one of the main messages that I like to share is that cervical cancer affects everyone. It's when I say women in general. It's not anything specific to a group of women. Everyone can be affected by this. So it's important to have your screening, which will be your pap smears. Ensure that you have them when you're supposed to have them, because the stories that I hear from women are, I didn't get tested, I didn't get screened, and now I have cervical cancer. So it's important to be aware. It's important to, talk to your daughters and let them know the importance of things like the vaccination and getting screening, and knowing that it can affect anyone. So it's very, very important to share that message and not let persons feel that, it's only certain people who needs to get screened.
Yeah, screening is very important. Do you direct them to where they can get screening?
Yeah, this year was a very interesting year because the Barbados Cancer Society, they had a special session, they had a special offer where they were providing a discounted pap smear screening between September and October. And talking to them, I found they said, a lot more persons were really interested in getting screening. So I do appreciate the efforts of organizations such as them bringing awareness, in addition to all things like breast cancer, which is a real challenge for us in the region. So it's really good to have conversations with them, and I try to build, relationships and try to maintain that contact to find out what's going on. But I always lead persons to, different areas where they can get screened.
Okay, and in terms of getting more of the message, you said you have an online presence. How has the online outreach been working for you?
Right, because cervical cancer has a bit of a stigma, it has been a challenge at times. However, persons are becoming more receptive to the idea of learning more about it. During the campaign, I focused a lot on dealing with some of the things that women have said, prohibit them or make them a little bit think twice about going to get screened. So like, knowing how uncomfortable it can be, and knowing that there are other things that might be going on that may be impacting, how you have that pap smear. Looking at things like diet is so important. HPV is not just something that happens, sexually. It's all about your overall immune system and your health. So eating better, the better you eat, the better health, and we're dealing with NCDs, the healthier you are, the better you are at getting rid of things like HPV and fighting cancer. So those were the messages that I shared during the campaign. And
how can people receive the message online? Just tell people how they can connect with you, because you may have in-person sessions like you did with the foundation school, but to have that consistency and have that message, sometimes you do have to repeat these messages so people can internalize it and better understand what they need to do, especially on the prevention side. So tell people how they can connect with you, and then how they can find the book, because of course that would help them with living a healthier lifestyle, improving their diets for sure. Right, indeed. Okay, so I'm mainly on Instagram, so that's Miss_Penny246. You could connect with me there. I usually respond to your messages. Sometimes women just want to know, what should I do, my next step. So I'm always good to guide you as to where you can go. As it relates to my book, it is available on Amazon, but you can get a personal copy from me. If you wish, you just need to reach out to me and I will make the accommodation. A personal signed copy? Of course. Any advice for young ladies and others as we go into the Christmas season? And of course, I hope we have a picture of this bench. We want to just talk about a little bit more about what that bench means for you, and we hope the students make good use of it. Yes. So the question was, again, messages for these young people going during into the Christmas season. Right. I know everybody's in a festive mode of mind, but I think it's very important to be aware of your sexual health and knowing that the decisions you make today could ultimately lead to something later on down the line. I do appreciate the Ministry of Health and Wellness. They have been promoting, their mobile unit and talking about coming and get STI testing. And I think give yourself the gift of knowledge, knowing exactly what your status is. We know that HIV is still around, and you need to be really aware and conscious of what it is that you're doing out there, especially when you're sexually
physically active. So for the young persons, I really want them to be aware and know that they, they protect themselves this time of year, and also to ensure that they get screened, including getting your pap smear.
Okay. And where exactly is the bench located at Foundation?
Well, the bench right now is positioned just by the hall.
So it stands out for sure.
Yeah, you will see it. And when I went there, the kids were already using the bench, and I was like, okay, so it was really good to know that they do appreciate it. And I see all the good things that my school is doing, in every realm. And I'm very excited for them and the future of the young people who are there right now.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be a good lineman spot, but hopefully a conversation piece.
Yes.
To continue to raise that awareness among themselves.
Yes.
You take the message to them, and then they become champions for the cause.
Yep.
And of course, then that spills into the home as well. They can take home the message to those who need it, and of course build that awareness. And of course the testing.
And the kids are on social, because I did a video recently and they said, you're the lady that donated the bench, and I was like, that's probably a student. So it's good to know that they recognize me and they see me online, and the message is getting through.
Look, the bench is there. Amazing gesture. A conversation piece for sure. And we really want to thank you, for coming and sharing with us, because we are definitely caught up in the festive spirit. It is Christmas, but these are conversations that we must keep top of mind, especially for those young women out there. Raising awareness about cervical cancer.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is a gift in itself. This is definitely a gift, and you can see the plaque there adorning the bench. It's a significant piece, especially for you.
Thank you.
And thank you for sharing with us right here on Mornin Barbados. So many more great stories we'll be sharing with you. 7:44 is our time. Our mixologist is in the house, so we're setting up for that. And of course, we got some more nuggets of joy and Christmas. It's a Bajan Christmas right here as we take you into the weekend on Mornin Barbados.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
FM, the ultimate Bajan experience.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.vb, and together we will travel the world.
God will not give you a job. God will not call you to do something and then not give you the capacity to have it, to make it happen. He will give you the resources. He'll give you the people. Not only will He equip you with ideas, but He will equip you with favor, as He did Nehemiah.
Turn on the latest episode of Infinite Possibilities, only on CBC TV8, every Sunday at 1:30 p.m., sponsored by Covenant Life Teaching Center.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about solar ray, microbiome, probiotics, and why you should be taking them.
And we have well over 3,000 amazing products to help you get healthy.
For your health tips, tune in to CBC TV8 every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for Nature's Discount, sponsored by Get Healthy Incorporated.
98.1 The One, your number one party station. With an audience from 18 to 40, we keep you engaged, energized, and entertained. Choose 98.1 FM, The One.
Hey there, it's Mahalia. I want to share something that might be really helpful. If you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, depressed, or lonely and have no one to talk to, call Lifeline Barbados. We all face struggles at times in our lives, you're not alone. There's no need to feel ashamed or embarrassed. It's okay to reach out for support. Lifeline Barbados is completely confidential. No one else will know you called. They're there to offer a caring ear and guidance without judgment. And fellas, I want you to know asking for help is a true sign of strength. It takes real courage to reach out. You can also call Lifeline Barbados if you're worried about loved ones who are struggling and you need advice on how to support them. There's a saying, a problem shared is a problem halved, but not everyone has someone they can confide in. That's why Lifeline Barbados exists, to be there for you or someone you care about during tough times. Save this number. Lifeline Barbados is just a call away. Remember, you can reach out whenever you need to talk.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados will love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
Week after week, Scold presents exciting reports and documentaries on the most varied topics of our time. Spectacular developments and innovations, lifestyle and trends of tomorrow, mobility and tourism, health news, highlights from art and culture. Each contribution grabs the viewer with extraordinary images and stories and takes him into fascinating worlds which he experiences here exclusively and up close. We're there when companies and specialists...
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
10 minutes before 8 o'clock. 'Tis the season. And 'tis the season. You're looking good here. You're looking really, really good. And I'm happy to welcome Rashida Corbin here with me. She is a mixologist, but more importantly, the owner of BIM Mix, the brand.
Yes, please.
Okay. So we got a beautiful backdrop. You finally get a chance to see the Christmas tree. Finally. They've done a good job with this Christmas tree, I'm telling you. But look, the decorations are right here on the table, especially this one. Sleigh Ride. So talk a bit about the band first of all. How did you come up with what looks like a beautiful selection of drinks and just being a mixologist involved in this?
Creativity is always from different walks of life and different facts. So I got my creations and inspirations mostly from my grand that passed basically the week into COVID lockdown. Oh. So it was tough, but honestly, it's been a fantastic ride to create all of these cocktails in her honor.
Right, it has been a sleigh ride. Sleigh ride. Look at it there. Christmas. This is Christmas in a bottle.
For sure.
So where can people find this beautiful selection of
So I'm located
beverage?
in Rendezvous Terrace.
Mm-hmm.
But you can use Instagram, Facebook,
What are you on?
TikTok.
What is your handle?
Bimixda.
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 Yes.
All right. So you look for that and see how you can get connected. So what are you mixing for me this morning?
So I'm making sleigh ride.
Looking forward to this.
Tis
The
the
last
season.
time we had a mixologist, or last time I could say saw a mixologist with me being on the show was quite a while ago.
Oh.
So this is a very pleasant surprise.
So this is a
Thank you,
good
guys.
treat. Happy
Of course.
Friday.
Happy Friday. Start Friday the right way. But we're also teaching you at home about drinks that you can mix, during the season.
Absolutely.
Entertaining guests. Many of you will have those Christmas parties, and this is the right vibe.
This is the right vibe.
For that kind of thing.
Because it's always a vibe with Bim, it's the brand.
Yeah, and there's some other interesting ones here as well. There's the rum punch, which is traditional. Then you got Island Vibes, which is a
passion fruit and coconut rum sour.
Ah, niceness. And And then Cocoa XO.
Yes, it's a coconut flavored rum punch.
All right, and I see something looking dark like sorrel at the end.
This is sorrel rum punch, and this one is strawberry kiwi rum sour.
Wow.
And then
Wow,
I have a
that
cream
sounds
cocktail
lovely.
as well. This is Christmas Trident Creme.
Trident creme. Look at it here, look. Trident creme. For those who like things on the milkier side?
Yes, please.
Ah, good.
But not as thick as Bailey's or Punch Cream.
Got you.
Yeah, I
Got
don't
you.
want anyone to feel like they're getting choked by their drinks.
Understood. Understood. We want people to be safe at Christmas
Absolutely.
and enjoy responsibly. So this is what we're doing this morning. Look.
Sleigh ride.
We doing Gila, this green one. So you get going, and let's see where we're going with this. So I see you have some ingredients here. Let's bring them forward so our viewers can see. So what are we starting with?
So this is vodka.
Uh-huh.
This is the base.
The base is vodka.
Yes, please.
All right, at 7:53. Okay.
It's evening somewhere, guys.
Yes, it is. It is. It is. All right, so yeah, put in the base. Uh-huh.
And this is actually cola tonic.
I love cola tonic.
Exactly,
So
and it's
you're
non-alcoholic.
there with me.
So there's alcohol and then there's non-alcohol.
Okay. And then we got the Sleigh Ride.
That's right.
Okay. So you got the base, which is vodka, and then cola tonic. I'm liking how this is sounding. I have a special mix.
Ooh.
I am a whiskey person.
Ah,
but I like to do my whiskeys, even 12-year-olds. They say I bastardize the whiskey with cola tonic and tonic water.
No, that's good. I like that.
Yeah, but they say, with the age, they say you should
Do
drink
you do it with a
straight.
single malt?
Yeah.
Ooh, no.
You see,
All right.
yeah, so I apologize to those single malt lovers. That's just me. That's just the thing I do. So we started with the base.
Would you like to smell?
That smells awesome.
I know, right?
That smells absolutely awesome. It has like an apple kind of note there.
Yes, please.
All right. So remember, you have the vodka. Cola tonic is in there as well, and it still remains green with the Sleigh Ride. That's what this one is. And of course, we'll tell you how you can get connected to get these products. But
An edible shimmer dust.
an edible shimmer
dust.
dust. Where do you get that? That is something you create as well?
No, this is all from direct packaging.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers to Christmas.
Cheers to Christmas.
It smells absolutely awesome. You gotta sip this though. You can't don't rush this down. This is not a sweet drink. You gotta take your time and let it
Don't
hit
worry.
your palate.
It tastes like a sweet drink.
And that's what. Oh my goodness. Whoa.
Yeah.
This is awesome. This
Thank
is
you.
awesome. And,
Thank
and
you.
as I said, something that I think would not necessarily, when I say pair well as a Christmas drink with things that we eat traditionally at Christmas.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You got your ham cutter.
Yeah.
Your
ham
pumpkin
cutter.
fritters.
You could leave out the cutter.
fish
Just give me
cakes.
all the ham.
It's true.
Mm. So, I mean, in terms of some of the others, how would you go about? You have some sours here as well. Those just drink as is.
Yes.
Those just
Everything
drink
is
as
just shake and pour.
Okay, but with the Sleigh Ride now, you decided to take us on a ride.
Well, not only take you on a ride, it is actually one of the more simple cocktails to make in all of my cocktails, because a lot of them have so many different flavors that I have to add. But Sleigh Ride is actually quite an easy cocktail to make, and it tastes delicious.
It does taste delicious.
And it kind of reminds you of apple Jolly Rancher candy.
Yeah, and the thing is, the flavors do mask the vodka.
Yeah,
they do mask it a bit, but it still gives it a bit of body.
Yes.
And yes, as I said, it's something that you can very simple to make at home. As you saw, just cola tonic, the base is vodka, and then you have the Sleigh Ride. You mix it to suit your flavor.
Yeah.
Or how would you suggest they mix it?
Well, it's lime juice. The lime juice is I guess you could say predominantly either you use fresh limes or you use lemons or you use the lime mix that comes in the bottle or in the powdered form, whichever you prefer.
Okay.
I prefer fresh limes. I actually juice the limes. All of my cocktails have juiced limes. I feel like it gives it a more authentic taste and it has a better overall lasting on the I guess you can say the time frame. So you can put it down and it doesn't have to go in the fridge and you can just enjoy it over ice.
So you're an entrepreneur. Where do you want to see, how do you want to try to grow this business? Where do you see your products ending up? Where would you like to see that?
I would love to see my products ending up in like tourist sectors, so like Massy Sunset Crest, Massy Rendezvous, Villa Resorts, because I feel like when people come to Barbados, they want to taste
a bit of
Barbados. And they'll have that with the rum sours and the rum cocktails, especially the sour rum punch. And I have a new cocktail come in. It's called Gas.
Yes.
It's a golden apple rum sour.
Yes, bro.
So golden apple sour.
You
gas it up.
You heard Peter. Gas it up, Rashida.
Gas it up.
Well, we will wait on you to gas it up right here with us on Mornin Barbados, but you're doing some amazing work here.
Thank you.
You know, keep pushing. I love to see entrepreneurship thrive, and maybe someday we can start exporting this.
It's true.
To the diaspora and further afield. But so what do we call this mix? This is Sleigh Ride.
This is Sleigh Ride.
So we call it the mix Sleigh Ride too?
It's called Sleigh Ride. This is what I make Sleigh Ride with. This is everything that I make Sleigh Ride with.
Oh, okay. All right, so she's connected some more dots for me. We're going to connect some dots here. Just remind our viewers how they can get a bottle of goodness.
Sleigh Ride?
Not only Sleigh Ride.
Oh, anything.
Yeah.
So I am Rashida Corbin, and I am in Rendezvous Terrace. 236-4270 is my contact number, or you can reach out at BMX and come shout me.
Yeah.
It's Christmas time. Let's get some drinks.
Yeah, come and get a gift for a family member that you know likes this type of eclectic mix. Beautiful colors, tastes really good. I love it. So check her out. She's on Insta, and we will also check you out on Monday. Well, I'll be here, to spend some more time with you, and we'll be taking you through another 2 days or so of Christmas, Monday and Tuesday. Well, I'll be here, just enjoying that Christmas with you. It's always a pleasure, my pleasure, to be spending those early morning hours with you right here on Mornin Barbados. But enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Remember, it's flu season. We want you to, if you need to, wear your mask and do those necessary things to keep healthy during this Christmas season. But I'll see you on Monday, bright and crispy at 6. See you then.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Barbados, get up. Good morning.